Hey bud, little Augie, happy birthday. It's your third birthday. You're about to turn 3. So you're getting so old so quick. And you know, it's awesome to see you grow up, like turn into this little boy that you are now. From a toddler, and it really seems like you're a little boy now. You're so smart now, you know, you're like very articulate. You use your words well. Your vocabulary grows by the minute. It's like if we say something once in passing, we don't even realize we said it around you. You already picked up on it. You know, you already know what it is or what we're talking about. Yeah, so that's awesome. We're just so happy with everything and how you're turning out. Like, you're very good. You're a ton of energy. I mean, you can go on forever. Like, you're always talking. You never stop talking. But you're really cute, so it's okay. You know, like, you're always running around. It's hard to get you to slow down sometimes because you're always like, you're always just happy and running and laughing. And you're really, really funny. It's almost like you're funny on purpose, you know what I mean? Like, you try to, if you see something that makes us laugh a little bit, you know, you'll do that, or you'll say something in a funny way. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just really funny. Little things that you do that are funny is like, you don't do this on purpose, but you get so excited. Like, if I'm chasing you or you're running, you're like, we're playing. You get so happy. Or you'll be like, look, Mom, we're playing. It's really cute. Another thing you do that's really cute, you go, what? So an example would be like, pigeons can't walk on the handrail. What? Dogs don't go on cars, right? What? It's really cute, funny. Like, you always just see things that maybe should or shouldn't be, and you go, what? So the only thing you give us trouble with is eating your dinner or lunch or breakfast. I don't know why. You just don't want to sit and eat, you know. So it's like a whole coercing you into eating or finishing your dinner. It's exhausting. But that's the only thing. The things that you will eat with no problem, well, milk. You always want a glass of milk. Strawberries, grapes. And now when we're watching TV or something, you'll ask for the opening nuts. And by that you mean pistachios. But I think you just call it opening nuts because it's like a more fun way of saying it. So, you like a TV show called Stinky and Dirty. But we try not to put it on too much because we don't want you stuck on one thing. You know, we don't want you obsessed with just one character or show. So we try to switch it up. Like, usually we watch a little TV after dinner, you know, to calm down before bath and brushing our teeth. But lately you just started standing in the shower. First you would take a shower with me. In the past couple of days you've been doing it on yourself, where you stand in the shower by yourself and we just wash you from outside of the tub. So that's like a first for you. It means you're getting older. What else? You like to ride your balance bike, which is just like a bike with no pedals, and you can put your feet down. You love that thing. So we go for walks with it in the cemetery next door, and you ride it and I walk, or we'll bring it to a park and do the trails or whatever. But yeah, you really enjoy that little bike. You still ride your tractor, which you got for your birthday last year, but now you're really good at it. Like, really good. I mean, no one even taught you how to do K-turns. But like, let's say you're riding in the sunroom and the turn's too tight, you'll put it in reverse back up and go forward and like get through. Well, you're right out the door. Like you never hit the sides. You know how to exactly turn and come right out the door with it. We took the trailer off so you can back up easily with it. And if we ask you to reverse park in a certain spot, you can do it. Like easily, you can reverse and hit it. You ride it standing up sometimes. Because it's like not even hard for you anymore. So you're just looking for ways to challenge yourself, I think. Or you try to cut really close to something without hitting it, and you do that with no problem. You're going to be a really good driver. I can tell already. So you're already a great driver. So that's pretty awesome. So yeah, there's that. The only in this past year, the crazy thing that's happened is, I think early March you got sick all of a sudden, and we had to bring you to the emergency room. We couldn't get your fever down. You had a really high fever, and they admitted us to the hospital. It was like super scary. It was the worst time of our lives so far. We stayed in the hospital a couple days, actually. It was heartbreaking seeing you in that little gown. You know, you're so small. You're a little bit taller now, but back in March you were so tiny. The gown was like down to the floor. You had an IV in your hand for a couple days, and that oxygen monitor. First, we couldn't keep it on your finger. We had to put it around your toe, then put a sock over it so it wouldn't bother you. You kept asking to go home and to get the IV out. Even I wanted them to take the IV out after a while, but they kept suggesting against it in case they had to put it back in. It was going to be so hard. Man, it was so tough. Like a couple days, your fever wasn't going down. We didn't know what was wrong. It was like heartbreaking and just the hardest thing ever to date. And then like a few days later, your fever finally broke, and it stayed okay for the remainder of the day, so we got released. It was like, thank God, you know. But the couple days after that were scary. We're constantly watching you, and now it's like, even if your temperature went up a little bit, I feel sick, my heart drops. I'm like super worried, you know, because after that experience, I don't want anything bad to happen to you, obviously. So God, anytime you get like a 99 temperature, it's like, whew, takes over, you know. We get so scared. And then after the hospital, after we got released from the hospital, there's this thing called the coronavirus or COVID that really started spreading. At the time when you were in hospital, it wasn't anywhere near where we live, so it wasn't even a concern. They didn't even really have tests for it, so, you know, if you had it or not, I don't know. But it's not supposed to affect kids your age as of now. Who knows in the future? But yeah, it was crazy. So everything was locked down. We had this pandemic. Your school closed. All schools were closed. Stores were closed. You're not supposed to travel. So you were stuck in the house for like months with mom. There's no place to go. Luckily, we have some open space in the backyard and the cemetery next door. Even the parks were closed. Like playgrounds closed, state parks closed. You can't drive in there. But we were lucky we have a little open space and we were able to walk around. Other friends of ours who live in the city really had to stay inside. And luckily you're still kind of young that you knew about the virus or why we can't go to the store or see your friends or see our family. We would just tell you it's because of the virus. And you kind of got it, and you were pretty good, you know, although I know it was hard being stuck in the house all day with mom, you know. I'm sure you were frustrated and feeling cooped up and around the you love mom and mom loves you, but you're around each other 24/7. You know, it was hard. And as of now, your birthday, we've gone through it, and they just opened your daycare back up, the Montessori school in Frenchtown. You just this week started again. First couple of days, you know, it was hard when mom dropped you off, but you seem to be doing well. You're happy, you're playing, so. And again, they opened it up because it doesn't seem to affect young children. And hopefully this will all blow over and it'll be nothing. You know. The other things that happened this year is lots of protests going on in the streets over lots of things, but it all started with some police brutality. So cities all over the country are protesting. That might be something you look back on as an adult and say, oh, hey, you know, where were we? Or, well, we live in the country, so there wasn't really much going on for us personally, but it was a big thing going on in the country during the time of lockdown and virus, and we got through it, you got through it, most importantly. You did great, you know, like, you didn't really give us a hard time, so I'm so thankful, you know, I'm so thankful for the boy you're turning out to be. You know, I can see you turning into this little boy, and you're so handsome. You're so cute, and you're turning into so handsome. I'm just so proud of you, you know. You make me so happy. You literally fill me with joy, you know. If I'm stressed out or whatever, I get home, you know, you make me happy. Happy to be around, happy to see, you make me proud all the time. Every time you do something new or learning, you're great. You know, you're a total joy in my life. And I'm glad you're here, and I can't really wait to, you know, I love everything that's happened so far, and I'm looking forward to everything we're going to do in the future, and seeing you grow and your milestones and accomplishments, seeing you graduate kindergarten, 5th grade. I'm getting ahead of myself, but again, I love you. Happy birthday. And many more to come, bud. Bye.